Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday. Trying to be bright and cheerful, but fact of the matter is I've been up most of the night. And there's Lurkio there. I have been up most of the night with the pain. Hi, Kate. I'll just send you an info in a minute.
Hello. Oh, Kate's already in. Hello.
Yay. I sent you an invitation. Yeah, she says morning, Lurks.
Oh, Choppers rolls in. Hello.
Yeah, hiya Choppers. Hiya Ian. How are you?
Hello.
I am slightly late. I was having a private hangouts with Kate, checking in with her. I feel as rough as a butcher's dog this morning because I've been up most of the night. So hey ho.
Oh,
Good morning, everybody.
As you, so I can talk to Ian. As you is had pneumonia.
What?
Well, he came back from Rome. He was like acky and coffee, but it were making him sick, and he ended up going to the hospital the other day, and he's had pneumonia.
Jeez.
Hi, Emma. How are you?
Is my TV too loud?
No, it's just right. I mean, Callum's just had ours on, and I just says, well, if you're staying to watch it. Doing the Lurkio dance. But yeah, so I says to him, I says, well, if you're going to stay watching the telly, turn sound. I says, oh, I'll turn it off because I'm going in the bath now anyway.
Oh, bless him.
Yeah, Chris were actually watching. He says he sang at a gig last night. Chris was watching him on. He went live on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're not going out now, are you?
I see.
Yeah. Emma says, good, thank you, Jeanette. How's you on?
Yeah.
I were up.
Oh, dear.
Just leave them, Callum.
Say morning.
I were in a lot. Hello, Sarah. I was in a lot of pain before I even went to bed last night. I slept a little bit. I was down here at 3:30 this morning. I was up till about nearly 5 o'clock. Went back to bed and I was nodding off, waking up, nodding off. And after that, going back to bed, it were on and off all the time. So,
2v6, just I skipped to the chat. I can't see the chat.
I'm as rough as a butcher's dog, as they say this morning, because I've sort of been, I'm not firing on all cylinders. I'm, not had much sleep. So if I look a bit weary, it's because I am. Same as I say, after waking up at 3:30, it was like, I fell asleep, wake up, fell asleep, wake up, and I was like that till getting up this morning. I'm here, just got a drink and chips. I think it means Chris.
Who's that? Pixie?
No, Choppers.
Oh, Choppers.
Got a drink and chips.
Oh. Hi, boss man. I seen your wee comment there.
But yeah, hence the reason why I was a little bit late, because me and Kate sort of just doing a little bit of a catch-up chat beforehand, if you know what I mean. How are you?
Morning. Yeah, still got issues, but I'm okay.
Yeah.
You've got itches?
No issues. I've got stomach problems at the moment. If it's not better it's not better by tomorrow, I'm going to go and see the doctor. So,
well, I've just said exactly the same to Kate, because she says, you want to get off to the doctors? I've got Chris bending me here, and I says, well, what are doctors going to do? Because it's pain from my shoulder going all up the back of my neck. I think it's that lump here that's causing, like, my hands like freezing. You know what I mean? There's no sensation, nothing. But I've got like a big lump there. Can you see it?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. And I think it's sort of, it started off little, but it's got big. And I think it's pressing on a nerve, and that's what's causing. I'm like this sort while because I'm not getting no circulation to my hand. So then, as well as that, the other knee's playing up now. Because when I went to the physiotherapist, she said, like, start off on your good leg. So I think that's worn that one out now. So that's another problem I were having. And then to top it off, I was getting pins and needles in my left foot all the way up back of my leg. So, you know, apart from that, I'm okay.
Ta-ta.
But yes, apart from all that, I am okay. But yeah, I had the 3rd degree from Chris this morning saying, get doctors wrong. I says, well, what are they going to do? You know, same as they did with my other knee. Sod all, basically. But, so, I mean, I wasn't aware when I went into Adam's live stream last night that Vicky's cat had passed away. So.
Well, we only literally just before you turned up, about sort of 10, 15, 20 minutes before you turned up, she just came on screen and just, I've got to go. She was in the live stream all fine, but the cat wasn't too good to begin with. And then all of a sudden she disappeared and then came back again saying, I've got to go. So, it's really bad.
But I mean, I sort of put my foot in it. I mean, I went in and it was like dead silent. And I put in the chat, it's unusually silent in here. And Bossman put in the chat, oh, we're having a 3-minute silence. So I says, oh, I'm sorry. You know, and it's the same as Bossman says, no. Oh, Chopper's on his road trip Monday. Don't know if I'm coming back. Ooh.
Where are you going, Chopper?
Well, his dad had an accident. I think his welder blew up on him, and he was in the hospital. So he was going on a road trip to see his dad, but he was not going driving. He were going, by other means. So, So, how are you, Alex? Are you okay? Almost the weekend, yes, it is.
Oh, great. Deep joy. Particularly my weekend coming up.
And yay, Callum goes back to school on Wednesday. Woo!
I've got fun and joy this weekend. My whole house is being rewired, so my house is going to be in chaos for the next 4 days.
Oh, he's driving down now. Oh, was it when you came in the other day? You said you didn't think you were going to drive down. You were going to, I forgot where it were, the train or whatever. But but yes, Chris starts back to work Monday. Callum starts back to school on Wednesday. So woohoo! And then sort of before I even started this morning, me and Chris stripped the bed, so they ain't washing machine at the moment. So I'm just waiting for him to get back, so then he can hang them out on the line.
Ta-ta. Ta-ta, it's all done.
Alex said, I know what it's like. I used to be a welder and mine blew up once, so melted itself. Oh, on Monday, he says he's driving down with my camper on my ute. You know, the camper thing that he made.
Mm.
So yeah. I mean, I don't know what it is. But since we got the holiday, everything seems to be happening, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It seems like it's one of them weeks where, Bossman's not well, I'm not well, Bella's not well. Vicky obviously lost a cat, and I like literally sat there crying last night. I know what it's like.
Yeah.
On Chris's Facebook, I mean, we had one, and he got run over. I was absolutely heartbroken. So I know how she feels. They like your babies, aren't they?
They are.
They like your babies. Your pets are your babies. always going by yourself, needs time away to sort some problems out. Well, that's the best thing, you know, go away for a little while and I'm okay, thank you, Jeanette. Working hard, just as Alex. No more work and fitting in my stuff. That's okay. But yeah, it just seems like it's been one of them weeks where basically, I mean, I'm going to be blunt here, shit's hit the fan left, right, and centre.
Yep.
Oh, hang on a minute, Chris is ringing me.
That's moving.
Frozen.
No, I don't want to build a snowman, thank you.
I can't see the chat. Hold on, do I swap back?
No, I said you said frozen. I said no, I don't want to build a snowman.
Oh.
This is quite funny. Failed miserably.
I find it crazy that there's like always so many people in Jeanette's live, but majority of them lurk and don't actually say anything.
I know.
Like, stop lurking.
Yeah,
Say hello.
Stop lurking. Yeah, the worst lurker. You know who the worst lurker is, don't you? Lurkio.
Lurkio dance. I do my other hand as well, but I'm on the phone. Like, I'm on the actual phone to do this chat. Sarah, can you say hi? Adam. No, not hiya. Hiya. Say hi, Adam. Can you say Adam? Boss man?
Oh, she's getting there. Maybe.
Getting there. The struggle is real. Say Adam. Good girl. Addy'll do.
Yeah.
I'll do. Adam. DeLorean. The time machine.
DeLorean.
It's all right, Chris. I'll tell you in a minute. This week's gone quick though. We had a day off, Monday sorted. Yeah, yeah. Okay then. Right. That phone call was from Chris. Slight change of plan. The banana bread I can't make because they haven't got any buttermilk. So they need buttermilk for it. Our Asda doesn't do buttermilk anymore.
Well, he needs to go to another shop then.
Yeah. So I says to him, well, leave that for today. I can crack on with the carrot cake later. I says, but, you know, you probably have to, because there is actually two Asdas, but the other one is a bit further away.
Yeah.
So he says, well, I'll leave that for now. You know.
We keep swapping back to see the chat.
Shopper's saying,
you might go walk about.
Yeah, Emma says she lives near a farm and there's loads of rats and the cat just killed them and she got poisoned by one. That's the problem. You know, you don't know what the rodents carry, do you? You know, in all honesty, but we're lucky in that respect because I know to bring birds back.
See, the other day, whenever I was doing a live for Crimson, oh my God. So I was late to my live because of my cat. Well, my cat, our family cat, Zachary Binks. So Zachary Binks decided to have a great idea at like 11 o'clock at night to bring in this baby mouse and let it go. So everybody was like getting up on chairs, trying to get sticks to try and encourage it back out. The cat is lurking around the fridge as if it's under it, but no, it's dropped it. It's went under the cat and over. It's climbing up the bloody curtains, and it's like the cat's still lurking at the fridge, and it's like,
hiya, wee Bob. But yeah, I mean, like Tucker, the first bird he brought in were dead. So Chris basically picks it up, chucks it in the bin. So anyway, a few days later, he bought another one back, but it was still flapping about, and he brought it in, dropped it on the carpet, and it's there flapping about. It was still alive.
Oh no.
Chris is like freaking out, saying, take it outside, take it outside. So he must have known what he was talking about, because he just picked it up and walked back outside with it. But yeah, I mean, but that is because on our fence round the back, there's like a little bird house.
Yeah.
And I think the six underneath.
It's all right. Mwah.
You know, I think basically this it sits waiting underneath this birdhouse for, you know, for a bird to go in it, and then it pounces.
Oh.
So yeah, choppers. I mean, you know, if you're having problems, I mean, that's the best thing to do is, you know, take time out for yourself, and you know, and
come back when you're ready.
Yeah, you know, it's just a case of, you know, finding yourself.
But doesn't hiding from the world sound like a fantastic idea?
Yeah. I mean, I have a date tonight with a large tub of ice cream and Netflix. Well, not Netflix, Xbox Flix.
Well, Callum watches Netflix on his Xbox. So, but yeah, I mean, the tub of ice cream sounds.
Well, what flavour ice cream? That's the important thing.
Ben and Jerry's caramel chow chow or chow chow.
Perfect. Yeah, I had that the other day. I like that one. That's okay.
Yeah, I've just thought of an idea. We all ought to do like a live stream where we all sat stuffing his faces with ice cream.
That would be really, really, really weird, wouldn't it? Everybody could.
Yeah.
You know that like advert for an ice cream where he eats the ice cream off his head and he's like. One of those ones. We are the ice cream mafia.
Yeah. Hi, Tamboki. How are you? He says, yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I could tell you that nobody would find me.
No, but we'd miss you though, Chopper, if we couldn't find you.
I mean, you know, it's like you notice certain people's absence. Obviously, I mean, Vicky ain't here this morning for obvious reasons, but you know, I mean, it's like you often wish you could put yourself in a little cocoon, don't you? If you know what I mean.
Kate looks like she's in a bit of a cocoon if you look at her dressing gown.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. It's like hang there and zip thing down and just being a little bubble for however long. You know what I mean?
What love? You did it yesterday. It can't be sore today as well.
You know, but yeah, I mean, you wish you could do that, but I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it's like the world carries on turning, doesn't it? If you know what I mean, the world still carries on.
I wish I could read minds, because if I could read minds, then I know what people are thinking. Then I don't need to panic or stress or worry about what their decisions are, because I can read it, and then I'll go hide in my cocoon.
Oh, this is it. I mean, it's like, you know, I mean, people have got relationships, you know, I mean, sometimes relationships go wrong, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I've been there myself with my first husband, my ex, you know, they do go wrong. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, you know, that's just one, like a drop in the ocean of the problem that, you know, that other people have.
You've been really good so far. Can you please not do this morning, please? So I can remain in this coffee morning. Your queen does not fit in your crock, so you cannot put it in there.
You have to wear it on your head, Sarah, not put it in your shoe. But yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, obviously, you know, my mum passed away last year. You feel like your world's come to an end, you know, but at the end of the day, it still carries on turning and life still goes on. Oh, Chopper's all set because he's got TV and everything in his camper.
That sounds like a pretty cool camper. Are you taking the dogs with you?
Well, it's one of these things where if you know you can go literally anywhere. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I mean,
I
we
don't know
all
how you don't hear this TV. Mommy shark, daddy shark.
we always said, like, if we ever won the lottery, we'd get one of these massive American like SUV things.
Yeah.
Just you know,
You're all right, love.
take off and go.
It's a wee scratch. You're all right.
And wherever it takes you, if you know what I mean. Just you know, not
Yeah.
sort of not particularly plan where we're going. Just you know, boom, gone, and wherever it takes you, sort of thing.
Yeah. Jeanette, I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna go and get her sorted and dressed because she's hooking and poking at this
Okay.
lady. She fell yesterday and scratched her leg, and she's
Well,
just...
you've got the link now, so you can come back whenever you want.
I'll be in the chat though. I'll be...
Okay, then I'll see you in a minute then.
All right, chick. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Nice to have known you.
So have you packed anything yet? Are you done?
Not exactly packing. I've packed away a few bits, but we only have to move certain things. I don't have to move everything, thank you.
Yeah. There's only.
But we're going to do most of it tomorrow because I've got to clear out all of my wardrobes because he's got to have access because they're built in.
Yeah.
So access underneath them to get wire.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to get all my empty pot boxes out, which I've been storing in the cupboard, and actually get them on top of my wardrobe out the way. That's going to take quite a while to do.
You see, that's the problem. When we had the new carpet fitted, it were like they wanted you to clear all, you know. So we like literally had to empty every single one of the wardrobes.
Yeah.
We don't mind sort of like pulling, you know. Basically, they said, like, health and safety wise, they was allowed to move 5 things. So we basically moved as many things as we could. So basically the first they were supposed to be doing all upstairs and the stairs and the little passage in here the first day. Right? 3 bedrooms, landing, stairs, and in this little passage in here.
Yeah.
And then basically, because there's that much stuff in the living room, they were going to come back on the Monday to do the living room. Well, anyway, when they came, basically they left our bedroom because our bedroom's the biggest and got the most stuff in it. So when they came back on the Monday, they did our bedroom and then they did down here. But most of the stuff out of here, like the sofas and everything, went outside.
Fortunately, there's only one room in the house that has carpet, which is my bedroom, and he's going to have to dismantle the bed and all sorts of. But our electrician's a personal family friend, so it's.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but same as I say,
everything else.
it were a good job that the day that they came was like a sunny day. I mean, like it's sunny now, but most of the stuff we could take out on the patio on the back. You see.
Yeah. And with him being, because he works during the week at his actual main job, which is he does electrician work for a big company sort of contractors thing, but he only can work weekends for family and friends. So it's Saturday and Sunday that he's going to do it. It's
like he does his main job Monday to Friday and then freelances on the weekend
if he can do. Yeah. So it's going to be, because we were originally going to do stuff today and go for a little trip out, but she's now, because my nephew decided that he did want to go out with my mum this week for the day before he goes back to college, and not college, before whatever, before she goes back to work next week. So that I was going to go with them today, but I just in case I had problems, I didn't want to go on the bus for an hour and then be stuck. So I didn't go. So we're going to go another weekend, Mum and I. But she's gone out with him today, so I'm having to do quite a bit of the stuff today. But we're going to spend all day tomorrow doing it. It's going to be a day. A last push before the weekend, so to speak. Yeah, loads to do. So I thought I'd have a chill out time this morning for a couple of hours joining your coffee morning before I have to do loads of moving.
Well, same as I say, my intentions was, because Chris, same as I say, has gone to Asda, and my intentions was I was going to do 2 vlogs, one probably this afternoon and one tomorrow. But obviously, because he can't get the buttermilk, that's the banana bread gone out the window. So I can still do the carrot cake.
Of course, you have to do the carrot cake. We wouldn't let you not.
But anyway, so the carrot cake is a definite, but till we can get some buttermilk, then the banana. I'll have to search through my recipes and look for something else what I can make. So, but because I hadn't done one for a few weeks, I thought, well, I'll sort of push the boat out and do 2 this week. So yeah. And where's Emily today? Is she? Oh,
she's gone out with her mother shopping. I told you, just spend time with your mum, then she won't give you hassles and
yeah.
Don't keep going on your phone and stuff, and so your mother can have a moan at you. Just spend time with her, and then she might give you a break later.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Hiya, Paul. How are you? So yeah, I mean, it does. He says sorry, his phone rang. But yeah, so. I mean, it makes sense, you know, it's sort of, you know, I mean, yeah, I know she has a lot of hassle with her mum. It's best to sort of get on the right side of her. So I'm glad you're okay, Paul. So as I say, it's nearly the weekend. I've had a shocking night as regards sleep-wise. I was down here at 3:30. Catching up on like Facebook stuff and YouTube stuff and blah, 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 you know. So, but then eventually I went back to bed about 5 o'clock, and it was just like one of them, you know, I were going to sleep, waking up, going to sleep, waking up. So I'm absolutely bushed this morning. Because Chris did actually want me to like go back to bed or stay in bed when he got up, but I said no, it's a waste of time, because I know what it you know, since 5 o'clock I've been on off, so it's a waste of time staying in bed. But yeah, I mean, sort of we went to bed just about 11:15, woke up at sort of 2:45, 3 o'clock time. Tried to go back to sleep. I couldn't, so I came down here just for the fact so I didn't disturb Chris. Because when I'm restless like that, you know, and I'm obviously, if you've got a partner, you'll know what I mean. You don't like disturbing them. So I thought it best I come down here, you know, just sort of chill out a bit, and took some more tablets because I were in a lot of pain. But obviously they didn't work because I was sort of on and off. So you did well to get 6 hours, Choppers, you know. I think realistically I've had about 4 or 5, you know, sort of not straight through like, but so I'm expecting Chris coming back soon because he was down at Asda when he rang me. So so he should be back soon. I do that. I go out in the lounge and sit. Well, this is it. Same as I say, I don't like disturbing Chris because he gets grumpy if he's disturbed or, you know, blah, blah, blah. So I just come down here. I think it's best, you know, just to come down here, chill out a bit. You know, sort my Facebook out, so, you know, watch a few videos, leave a few comments. So, yeah, it were about 5 o'clock when I went back to bed, our time. And Choppers was saying he had a good night last night because he had 6 hours sleep, and I says, well, I think really. Yeah, I would say, think realistically, I've had about 3 or 4, something like that. So yeah.
I do talking about Netflix.
Yes. Kate was saying she watches Netflix on a Xbox. Are you going to take these away for me, Callum?
Mm-hmm.
Chuck that in bowl, please, for me.
So in a minute or two, I'm gonna have to make a coffee for my mum and dad. But I'm
Yeah,
still.
well, I'm hoping that when Chris comes back, he makes a coffee. So
Yeah, he has to. No, don't just let him off. He has to make it.
well, I stripped the bed this morning as well, and
Yet?
no, he's not back yet. Yeah, when we got up this morning, I stripped the bed, and that's in the washer, so that's finished now. So I'm hoping sort of after he's had the coffee, etc. You know, he's going to hang that out for me.
Yeah.
So the only person that's had a good night's sleep is Lurkio.
Well, that's typical teenager, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Them in their sleeping habits.
He goes to bed at 10 o'clock, and he leaves his Xbox controller down here and his phone. But I know for a fact that he sometimes puts, because he's got like a clock radio, and I know for a fact he puts the radio on and listens. Yes, you do. I know you do. So don't deny that one, mister.
Well, I had a good answer apart from the pills being uncomfortable.
Yeah, well, there's one on top of our wardrobe that you can have.
Is it?
It's all right. He's complaining that his pillows aren't no good, and we're going to have to get him some new pillows. So I have got a spare one on top of my wardrobe. But you'll have to, when you go upstairs, Callum, you'll see it on top of my wardrobe. You'll have to get it down and put it on your bed.
Top of your wardrobe. Why would it be?
I had 3 nights in a row where I didn't sleep at all. Same as I say, I did get some sleep, but after 3 o'clock, same as I say, I got up at 3, went back to bed about 5, and after that it was just like broken sleep till we got up about, I think it was about 8 o'clock this morning. So yeah. So has anybody in the chat got anything to tell me? You know, is anything else going on in the world apart from me sitting here moaning about not sleeping and the pain and everything? You know. What?
Why should I put this red one?
What red one?
Pillow.
Well, just put that one as on your bed as and your normal ones. That should be all right. So yeah, quite a nice day here, as you can see. It's sort of a bit bright. The sun's come out, so I'm hoping once Chris has got back and had a coffee, he's going to hang the washing out for me. Nice day to dry it.
It's not as warm today. There's a slight breeze down. Well,
yeah,
down
it's sunny. But there's that bit of a breeze because he were on about going out with a drone.
Morning, Nick.
Morning, Nick.
And next week, I hear, or for next week, it's supposed to get hot again.
Oh yeah, it did say the weather forecast says September's going to be another scorcher. So
yeah. Right, I'll be back shortly.
Oh, Choppers has built a barbecue. It took him 7 hours. So how are you, Nick? Are you okay? Chris has gone down to the Asda, and he said he was going down to Bramall Lane. He says he was going to do a little bit of filming on his phone. I don't know whether he has or not. You know what I mean? You're not really. We'll tell your Auntie Jeanette your problems. So I've been moaning on about being in a lot of pain and not sleeping very well. So, you know, as Kate so eloquently put it earlier on, a problem shared is a problem half. Well, I can't even talk properly now. A problem shared is a problem halved. Same old, same old. So yeah. So Chris is on about going out. I've been out with a drone lately. We're all sad sacks on here today night. Yeah. Oh dearie me. Yes, I am the agony aunt. You know, I mean, Kate. I was talking to Kate privately earlier on, and she says, you know, you're there for everyone else, and you sort of listen to everybody else's problems and pains and aches and whatever. She said, but who listens to you? When I says, well, that's what Chris and Callum's here for. You know what I mean? You have to, as I said earlier on, the world still revolves. Oh, not good. Not good. So yeah, but it's like this. I mean, I've said to Kate privately, you know, I mean, I'm the sort of person, I don't like burdening anybody else with my problems. I mean, because everybody else has got their own problems, so I don't like burdening anybody with mine. You know what I mean? So, you know, I mean, I've got sort of Chris in me ear, sort of saying, you've got to go back to doctors, you know, but in all honesty, I think it's a waste of time myself, because they're not going to do anything or give me anything else than what they already give me. You know, it's... Hey, oh, he's back there.
I'm not back. Hola!
It should dry that washing, baby.
Cool. I'm not having it out just yet. That's what you're implying.
No. Yeah. Oh, okay then, Nick.
Hello, Nick. See you, Nick.
I've just been telling them you're on about going out with the drone later. Yeah, look, Lurkio number 2's here. Yeah, that's the same with me. Choppers aren't sort of person. I don't like to burden anybody with my problems. And if, you know, if there's something wrong, I you know, just leave me alone. I'll be all right, sort of thing. You know what I mean? And I'm the same. I do go quiet and want to be left alone. I mean, it's like when we went to the Birmingham meetup, I had a funny turn and everybody were there saying, you know, are you all right? Are you all right? And I was sort of, yeah, I'll be all right. Just, you know, just give me a minute sort of thing.
I'll be joining you.
Bossman's on, but making a coffee. Hint, hint. Hint, hint.
Sorry,
yes.
I'll probably the throat. Oh, they did tap us, so I got some of that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, okay. When's the next meetup? I don't know.
What are you doing?
Did you get another thing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
$5.99.
Was that from Poundland? Stretcher?
Stretcher.
Pound Stretcher. Yeah. It's all right.
Box of goodies.
Chris has packed up smoking. Now, he bought a vape pen yesterday from Asda when he went down, but he can't get on with it. So he's been in as Pound Stretcher, which is like a couple of doors down from Asda, and he's got a different one. So yeah, so we haven't decided when the next meetup is or where it's going to be. There was talk that we was going to Bristol, but the idea is that we do like a picnic in the park, but then again, it all depends on the weather. So nothing's been sort of decided or planned or anything. We're hoping Crimson can come over. The Night Owl can't make it over till next August, which is happening most nights. So yeah. So nothing's been planned as of yet. Hi, Lucy. How are you? Yeah. So we don't know when it's going to be, where it's going to be. Nothing's been decided as of yet. I don't expect to be on, Paul, because a cat passed away yesterday evening. So I don't think she'll be around today. Yeah, Vicky's cat passed away yesterday evening, so I think she's taking a little bit of time out. Nothing's going on. We're just having moans about his aches and pains, and you know, the way of the world and all his troubles. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know. I went in Bossman's live stream last night, and you know, there were no. I thought my sound had gone, blah blah blah, and I just put in the chat, "Oh, it's unusually quiet in here." And Bossman, that's when Bossman told me that, you know. So I mean, I sort of put my foot in a bit, and same as everybody was saying, you weren't to know, you know, you didn't know that it had like literally just happened. Told Callum that you got the what's it for Saturday.
Yeah,
because I already told him.
So yeah, but only a few months ago she lost one of her other cats, so now she's lost both of them. So I think it sort of hit her a little bit harder with losing both. Callum,
What?
pull your trousers up. It's all right. It's a good job you can't. Oh, Gordon Bennett. It's a good job you can't see it because he's showing his builder's crack. You know what the youngsters are like nowadays, where they like to wear the trousers a bit low, and but the only problem is, it's showing his builder's crack, as I call it. So. So yes, Pixie's back and is just making a coffee. But you know, if you all want to go over to Vicky's channel, leave her a message. I mean, you're quite welcome to do so. I'm sure she'd appreciate it. And same as I said, I mean, we've got 3 cats herself, so I know what she's going through. And I'd hate for it to happen to any, you know. Mind someone don't get the polyfiller out. Hi Keith, how are you? Chris is in the kitchen making a coffee. So yeah, I'm sure Vicky would appreciate it. You know, leaving a small comment and.
Back.
Oh, you're back, are you? Chris is as well, so he's just making a coffee.
Good. Yes.
Oh, you've got an extra large one, have you?
Oh.
That's one tall cup.
Yes, fairly tall.
I think I need a double barrel one this morning.
Oh dear.
I need a shot of caffeine to
Thanks,
keep
Paul.
awake.
Hey Eagle.
But yeah, I need me fix of caffeine this morning to keep me awake. I mean, put it this way, I said to Kate earlier on, I said, well, you know, if I were a horse, they'd shoot me.
Oh, I would have been. I should have been sent to the vets years ago.
Well, I sort of put it more eloquently, and I says they'd send me to Knacker's Yard and put me to, you know, shoot me.
Hi, Lucy.
So, but yeah, I'll be okay. So, sorry, I was changing a nappy. TMI, Lucy. I've been there, done that, and got the T-shirt.
We've all done that. Well, most of us have.
I could say 4 times, but yes. So
Morning, Adam.
Morning, Chris.
How are you?
I like your new setup with the HDML cables.
It's a new cable. I've just imagined that today.
his inventive one.
Yeah.
MI.
Yeah. It did rectify his mistake after.
I know he did. I heard him.
heard it, I've watched it back, and I said it first. The first time I said it right.
Tucker's looking awfully sheepish.
You had another bird.
I don't know. He's it's all right. It's Tucker the ginger cat. He's walking in and he's looking rather sheepish.
Yeah.
For some reason or other. You can always tell when they've got that sheepish look on their face.
It wasn't me.
Yeah.
That innocent who me look.
Yeah. I don't know why you're looking at me. I ain't done anything. Okay, Lucy says she's opened a kettle. But it's a bit of a bugbear when you're having to boil water. You know, I mean, like a couple of weeks ago, we thought ours was because the breaker in the what's it box went. And it just so happens Chris had put the kettle on. I don't know, it was for making some gravy or something. I can't remember. And it like tripped the switch. So what it is, in that corner where my kettle is, I've got me the coffee machine, etc. But I've also like had to put like a 4-gang like thing because the microwave plugged in it and everything. So I says, well, flick the switch back on, unplug everything out of this socket. I says, try, because we thought the kettle had gone. Yeah, Ford Mustang destroys Charles. I'll just call you Ford Mustang. That'll be simpler.
Just call him Ford.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. But anyway, we thought the kettle had, you know, breathed its last. But anyway, so I went round, I unplugged microwave, I unplugged my mixer, and I unplugged the kettle, and I unplugged the Dolce. And basically, the first one I put in was the kettle, and it were working okay. So I think it had basically overloaded the system.
That's disgusting, Lucy. How rude.
Well, what should
I don't know.
No, Lucy put, I love a 4-gang. Laugh out loud.
Yeah.
No, we're talking about plug sockets.
Yeah,
Lucy.
we're talking about sockets.
Yeah, not rudeness. Come on, Lucy. Come on. Gutter talk is for elsewhere today.
Yes, we're talking serious today.
Hello, DJ. Mr. DJ.
Hiya, Ian. Welcome back. But yeah, so it wasn't the kettle. I think there were that many things plugged in this 4-way socket. So now we have to make sure that there's not too many things plugged in, and sort of like the microwave will plug that in when we need it, and the kettle when we need it. So
yeah, Lucy.
You know, she says she was talking about sockets. Choppers likes turbos as well. I think
also likes bangers, sausages. He likes sausages.
I think I could do a turbocharged today.
I could just do with a whole new body, full stop.
Yeah. Well, I keep saying, I wish they'd hurry up and invent a body transplant.
Yeah, I do as well, and a brain transplant. That would work as well.
I want one like Pamela Anderson if they do full body transplant.
No, but she's too fake, though. You don't want to be that fake.
Well, no, I mean, but, you know, that sort of shape. And I won't have problems with my knees, etc.
But she might have problems with her back, you know, with all that plastic and air bubbles on the front.
Yeah, I mean, I sort of won't go that far. I mean, I'd just be, you know, I'd just be thankful for a body that works.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want too much, just one that works properly.
Yeah, I'd be happy with someone having Kelly Brook's body. I used to like Kelly Brook years ago when she did the Big Breakfast.
I mean, let's say, I mean, I want something that suits my face, but slimmer.
Filled up, ready to go.
Are you ready to go? Are you putting it on?
Are you going to show your face quickly, Chris, so we can properly say hello to you, or are you just going to just be rude?
So, right, you know that vape pen thing that I bought yesterday?
All right, yeah.
It was from Asda, and it's like a flat, thin thing, and he couldn't get on with it. So he's been in Power Stretcher today, and he's been and bought like a proper pen one.
Oh, hello. There we
Hello. All right. Anybody want a fried egg sandwich on
I can
toast?
smell strawberries.
That's what it is.
I'm going to say, I bet it's strawberry liquid. I can smell strawberries.
Fried eggs on toast. In a toaster sandwich.
Hi, Destiny.
Oh, Destiny. Hello, everybody else in the chat.
Hey, how are you?
Destiny started using the app that I told her about, Mad Lips, and she's created some hilarious things so far.
Chopper says you can keep your 6-packs. I love my beer keg.
I prefer my cider keg, not the beer keg. I'm too poor to have a beer keg.
Well, I mean, I don't want much. I just want some legs that work, and a shoulder that don't hurt me. I'm not asking for a lot.
Mm.
Oh, Ian says he's out with his drone shortly. First time in well, Chris were on about going out with his drone actually, because a bit further up the road there's like some a castle ruin. It's not all that far away. You know what I mean? And Destiny says you have created a monster.
I've got to try and get my head around using that app so I can actually lip sync my what I say to the actual things. I've done a couple, not as many as you, Destiny, already. I'm just not that good at it. The other person who's really good.
I agree with what Choppers. He says I would like to be pain free. Amen to that.
Yeah, amen.
And Nick says I just for a younger body.
I'd like to be pain free also. I can't help it. One of these home.
But it's one of these things where, same as Chopper said, he said previous. I mean, if I woke up and weren't in any pain, then I'd think I were dead.
Yeah, likewise.
What's this about Baby Shark? Oh.
What Baby Shark?
Ian says ban Lucy with that comment. What's Baby Shark? I mean, what's that all about? Is it a song? No.
Oh, I know what that's to do with. I think it's something that Kate was on about. It's a kids' television thing. It's a children's a kids program or something on.
Oh.
Theme tune or something.
Oh, that's the song Kate sung earlier.
Yeah, shake, do, whatever it's.
That's Sarah's obsessed with.
Yeah.
Now I get it. I mean, I haven't got a clue till you've just explained it to me. This is how I am. Oh, even my brain's addled this morning. It's that stupid video they all doing with the car door open. I don't even understand that.
I don't know what he's on about either.
It shows I'm living in the dark age just because I ain't got a clue. So yeah. Oh, it started a Kiki challenge and now it's Baby Shark challenge. Oh, you see, my days of watching kids programs gone. So I mean, this is why I don't understand. Oh, Destiny says I should play that Baby Shark song now in replacement of the Jaws song in the actual Jaws movie. Chopper says when they were handing out brains, I thought they said trains and asked for a slow one. Well, I tell you something, Chopper. Mine is on total standstill today. Brain, I mean. It's usually Chris that needs the translator, but today it's me that needs a translator. Same as I say, I don't watch kids programs or anything, so I mean, I'm sort of behind on the times. So Mr. P's doing some breakfast now. Well, there you go. So how is everyone? Is everyone okay? I mean, I've sort of said my bit about my aches and pains and not sleeping well. So is everybody well? And Bossman's disappeared on us. Hi, Flying Monkey. How is everybody? We're all complaining about his aches and pains. You know, I mean, one way or another, I think everybody, you know, is, you know, not having a good day, let's say.
I've not had a good week. Week and a bit.
We say it, well, like, I didn't have a good night last night. I didn't have a good night before. I'm hoping tonight I can go to bed and actually sleep. Yeah, well, you see, Lucy says, I'm good. We just bought a new firm memory foam mattress. It's done one. We see, last year we bought, I think it was a Silent Night one. And it's like, it were an expensive bed, but Chris has problems with his back. But since we've had the new bed, it's been okay. Fingers crossed. Yes, I think Chris was watching that live stream, and I could hear, you know, it was getting a little frustrated. Let's say.
I think we're all just falling apart at the moment. It's just a simple answer. Hello, Emily.
Hiya, Emily.
How's your mother? Are you coping okay?
I'm back to having some health issues, but okay. I think we're all like that, Destiny.
It's the time of year.
And Ford said these kneecap cake. I can sympathise with you. That's mine. Even just getting up from sitting down and standing up, mine's always popping out. But now I've got trouble with. I mean, it was like last night. Take for instance, I got up. It was like I was drunk because I couldn't steady myself because now my other knee's playing up as well. So I mean, it were okay before because I'd got one good knee, but now I ain't got any good knees at all. Thank you, dear. So I was walking like I was drunk last night because I couldn't balance myself, if you know what I mean. So I was walking like all over it, Shant.
She'd been on the heavies, you know.
Mm.
She'd been stealing Chris's Fosters.
If you class waters, heavies. But yeah. The postman knocked on the door this morning, and I half expected him walking away because it took me ages to get there.
Mm.
But when he knocks on the door, he always shout, "Hang on a minute," and as look at it, up to yet, they've waited. But it's for all falling apart that means together when yeah. Hiya, Caroline. Did you find Chris's? Because she left me a comment yesterday saying that she couldn't find the link to this channel.
Oh.
Are we?
You're here? No, you're not. You're there.
You can click on the hand if you want that. Right?
What I'm going to do, Caroline, I'm going to
She found it, Jeanette.
Oh, it's all right then. Because what I was going to do was going to post a link in. Bella has got her grandchildren over and a daughter, so that's why she's not here. She's got a house full. Oh, Flying Monkey says, I'm looking forward to Friday. I'm going to the Coventry Godiva Festival. It's the biggest free festival in Europe. It starts on Friday and finishes on Sunday.
Sounds good.
Mm. Hiya, Health and Fashion. How are you? That should be good. Are you just going for one day, or are you going for the whole 3 days, or
You're doing 1, 2, or 3?
But yeah, I mean that's you know, it's nice when you get things like that locally, isn't it? If you know what I mean.
Mm.
So I mean, it was like we were saying when we were in Isle of Wight. Realistically, a week in long enough to get round all, you know, everything that you know the island has to offer, really.
Now you actually need to live there,
Mm.
which we're hoping to do one day.
Yes, we've set a mission out that.
Yeah, once get rid of Callum first, and then you can retire, both of you over there.
Yeah. But yeah, same as we've said. I mean, we loved it that much that one, we didn't want to come back, and two, that we hoping that in the future we can eventually move out there. But it's like the whole of the Isle of Wight is rural, if you know what I mean.
I've got on the hay fever business, did we?
Yeah. I mean, Chris has hay fever. And while we were there, never sneezed once. If you'd heard him this morning, he was sneezing after sneezing after sneezing. Choppers has got power. But yeah, I mean, I was that bad this morning. Chris didn't really want me to do the coffee morning. I said, well, I've got to do coffee morning, you know, the people wondering where I am, etc. You know, the only time I'll not sort of do it is when, you know, when I ain't got a breath in my body, so to speak, if you know what I mean. As I'm going for all of it, I might record some of it, depending on how drunk I get. Well,
that'd be funny.
Is it like a big music festival then? Is it, you know, I mean, I've never heard of it. You know, well,
no, it'll be everyone on horses naked because it's Lady Godiva, isn't it?
But, you know, I mean, it's like some festivals, they like have stalls, you know, where you can buy stuff. And then, you know, in the evening, they do they do music. I mean, it's like the scooter rally. I mean, we didn't know the exact location. And the day when we were going to go back out to it, it absolutely bucketed it down. So that were out at window. But that same night, because it was just up the road, we could hear the music from where we were. So it looks like in the evenings they had music. You know what I mean? So, but I mean, I couldn't do like Woodstock or anything like that, because it means you're out in the open, you've got folks jumping and whatever about music, and
That is that joke is very funny, Chopper.
Oh, Chopper's put, when my car broke down, a drunk came over and said, "What's up?" I said, "Piston broke." He said, "Yeah, me too." Right, he's filling his face.
What?
I've just told you that what Chopper's just put.
Oh, wait, this is
It says, when my car broke down, a drunk came over and said, "What's up?" I said, "The piston broke." He said, "Yes, me too."
Yeah.
About 7 hours later.
Don't have a twig roasting my food.
Oh, he's that busy eating his food.
Breakfast and dinner.
I think that might be an idea, so I can get some sleep.
What?
I might have to have a few Fosters.
I could have got some while I was down here, you know.
Oh well, not to worry. But even then, even if I have a couple of drinks, I'll probably still be awake.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, it was like when we were on holiday, I had a couple of cans, but it didn't make me sleep any better.
Get some whiskey then.
Oh yeah, or brandy. Flying Monkeys, says it's a big music festival, fairground rides, beer tents. Well, that's mean important thing, beer tents, isn't it? Really. I mean, let's be.
Probably about £5 a sweet.
That's it. But then they sort of what's it? Hike the prices up, and you've got no alternative but unless you take your own, really.
Which will not let you.
No, because probably search on way in and whatever, just to make sure that there's nothing untoward going on.
Oh yeah, Nick's. This is a bit of information for everyone. Heads up to all the guys. Screwfix is not a dating agency; it's a DIY store.
Oh, now that's funny because we've got a Screwfix opposite Asda. I always thought it was like a dating agency. I always wondered what that were all about. What? I've never even heard of any of them. Flying Monkey just shows me. I'm showing my age now. You see. It says, "See the Cradle of Filth" and Jake Bug. I've never even heard of none of them.
I haven't heard of either of those. Well, I might have heard of Cradle of Filth, but I don't know their music.
Is that what's inside the beer tent? Is that what they called it?
Yeah. He says he was most disappointed.
Yeah, you would be, Nick.
But yeah, I mean, it shows it's basically showing us age, isn't it, when we don't know these when we don't know none of these bands.
Also, it depends what type of music it is as well.
Well, this is it.
After a bit of meatloaf there, I might consider going.
I would do anything for.
Oh, thank you.
Not love, because I won't do that. Not with you, no.
I'm right up to heaven. It's spraying.
It's all right. We've got a little bit of a fly problem. They keep bugging me, so I'm armed and dangerous.
I'm going to say armed and dangerous.
Well, on that cushion now, I think I've got it, but it's
oh, excuse me.
It's sedated it.
Swat it on there.
You see, normally, I mean, I don't like smell of fly spray, but that's quite pleasant, actually.
Just don't breathe it in too much, because
no,
we don't want to carped it, Jeanette, on the live stream this morning.
No, or me going up in flames again.
No.
Or singeing me hair. No. That's why I sprayed it away. That's got shut of them.
No, I can still hear Chris.
Ha ha ha.
Cradle of Filth. That sounds most interesting. I don't know. It makes me wonder how they come up with some of these names. Jake Bugg.
I think I have heard of Jake Bugg, isn't it? I have heard of him, I think, but I can't remember what music he does.
Probably some sort of like punky-ish.
I don't think Jake
know.
Bugg. I don't think Jake Bugg is. Let me just Google him. Goggle him.
Are you Googling?
What?
It says I'm Googling.
He's Googling, is
I'm goggling. I'm goggling Jake Bugg.
he?
He's been going since 2012.
Oh, so it's a relative newbie then.
English musician. I don't know. I don't particularly know him. I might have heard one of his songs, maybe. Don't know. He's only 24.
Oh, that's why we've never heard of him, you see.
All gonna quiet because everybody's on the phones.
It's all right. I'm just replying to. I'm just replying to a comment.
Oh, country kind of. Oh, Jake Bugg is an English. Oh, yes, I have. Yes, Jake Bugg. He's an English sort of country, sort of instead of American country. He's English.
Filth is. Oh, Chris would like them then because he's into his rock. Oh look, I've just had a message saying somebody's supported me, but I've lost 2.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I didn't know she'd made. Oh.
Jolly Christie.
Oh, I didn't know Vicky had actually made a video. Oh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like each individual person's got their own taste in music, and I like me. I like, you know, the old Motown and the old rock and roll. You know what I mean? Now, Chris, on the other hand, likes his like Meatloaf and Def Leppard and, you know, and things like that. Nick says, I thought Tony Christie were going to Amarillo.
Oh, yes, that just reminded me because I'm going to set up the group Smule for Is This the Way to Amarillo for us all to join.
Well, you see, I mean, going back to DJ Ian's comment, he says, lost one this morning, then got a few idiots commenting, then gained 3. But the thing is that I shot up to 1,281 last night, and then I've gone back down to 279. So they come and they go. You know?
And also with the YouTube algorithm and all that, it changes it and messes with it anyway. So it's just there's no point in taking notice of your subscriber count at the moment because it's,
it is what it is. That's that's what I always say.
It'll either sort itself out, or you'll gain them, or you won't gain them.
I mean, it's like this. I mean, you gain a few, you lose a few, you gain. You know what I mean? And that's just the way it is, if you know what I mean.
I put in, I have no clue either, Lucy. It's put, I have no clue with Lucy.
She's on about the chart music. She's got no idea of
join the club.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of Ed Sheeran, and I know, I've heard of him, and and know a few of his songs, but that's about for. I mean, it's like we're in the car and there were a woman singer on, and Callum says, "Do you know who this is?" And I went, "I ain't got a clue, Callum." And it were Ariana Grande.
Oh yeah.
But I hadn't got a clue who it was.
I know one song she did, One Last Time. And I love that song.
I'm getting up there with the watch time. I'm 191,835 now. So I'm steadily going up. Well, I'm choking. Yeah, same as Nick says, it's all downloads and MP3. I mean, like in my day, they used to have the chart show every Sunday. You know what I mean? And then you get down to top, they play odd one here and there. I heard DMs mix up, you know, you get the odd one, you know, and then they do the top 10. You know, you knew where you were. You know, when it was, I mean, it's same as like nowadays, you can't understand half of what they're sort of singing about. You know what I mean? But, you know, sort of the music I like, you can actually tell what they're singing and the words that they're singing.
Understand the words, exactly.
Yeah.
Hi, DM.
You know, and it's a fact. I don't know, but you see, like they still do the charts on a Sunday, but it's like they've added sort of the downloads and everything into the mix now. But you know, like in my day, you know, you got old cassette tape things. You used to put the cassette in and record it. But you can't do none of that nowadays. It's download this and download that and
stream this and stream that and.
Yeah, hi Ian.
Hey Ian.
Yeah, you know, it's sort of and this sort of dance music, we call it boom 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 music because that's all it is. Boom boom boom
and
boom.
who can remember recording the top 40 from the radio to cassette?
I've just said that.
Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Pay attention, Pixie.
Yeah, I said when I was younger, we'd have like a cassette radio, put a tape in, and then record it.
Sounds like a
Dying whale. I must say that I'm not into the opera. Same as I say, I like. Destiny says, well, shoot, my Facebook is on lockdown till Chris has had that same thing. And basically what he did, he went into like a hiking group and posted some of his drone footage and then got banned.
Because apparently I didn't hike.
Yeah, he says basically you've got to hike so far before you can class it as hiking. And he hadn't hiked far enough, if you know what I mean. Yeah, DM's Mix Up says, I remember making mixtapes. We see there's none of that nowadays, is it? You know, it's you know, you download it, you have to pay for the download, blah, blah, blah. It's nothing like the good old days.
Well, you used to go into Woolworths or R Price or whatever and go and buy your record. Oh,
yeah. I mean, you see, this is the thing as well, like the old vinyl records. Yeah, you can still purchase some, but it's all like CDs and downloads and everything nowadays. You can't sort of go in a shop and buy, you know, like we used to, like the charts. I mean, I can remember sort of on the way to school, I'd nip into because the record shop was like right near the school, say, oh, can I have such and such? You know, like a little foot 45, you know what I mean? And my first record I ever bought was Bohemian Rhapsody.
My first album I bought or record was Tears for Fears, Songs from the Big Chair. That I actually personally bought my own money.
I remember that was my first ever record I bought was Bohemian Rhapsody.
Wow.
Woolworths used to do the knockoff tapes by tribute bands.
Yeah, and also if you remember with which petrol station was it? It was one of them used to get these free. You used to buy petrol, you could get, you know, gifts, but some of them were cassette tapes, and they were like sounds of the 60s and stuff, or sounds of the 70s, but they were a compilation that were a bit dodgy.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's yeah. I mean, because Woolworths did you know, the records as well, didn't they? They Oh, James Mix Up was Michael Jackson's Thriller. Oh, Nick's was Ghost Town by the Specials.
Trying to think
As
what
I
my
say,
actual first single was. But my first album was definitely Songs from the Big Chair that I bought with my own money.
yeah.
Yes.
Lion Monkey says he used to record Top of the Pops. That's exactly what I used to do. 7 o'clock on a Sunday night. You know, you sat there waiting for Top of the Pops to come on, and you've got your cassette in, and Destiny says her first CD was Alana Morissette. Okay then, Eltham Fashion, thank you for coming in.
Fashion.
But yeah, you know, and I must have wore it out because, same as I say, I used to play it. I used to put that first thing I did when I came in from school was to put the record player on and play the Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh, Flying Monkey says his first CD was Metallica. Oh, and Choppers were AC/DC, Thunderstruck. Now you're talking. Well, for Chris anyway, because he likes all that, you know, AC/DC and Deep Purple and what's the other one? Def Leppard, Led Zeppelin. He's Chopper says he still burns his own CDs.
Right, you do.
But you see, sort of back in the day, I can remember that when they first bought the CDs out, you got these, you know, pop-up things where they were doing copied CDs at like £2 or £3 a pop. You know what I mean? And it sort of became a little bit of a what's it, because everybody were doing it. Everybody were like you know, when films got put on CDs and, you know, they were all copying it were a big business back in the day. People like burning their own CDs and doing their own DVDs, you know. Oh, Nick says his first CD I bought was Introspective by Pet Shop Boys and had it on cassette. I think my ever first CD was that were a dance one as well. I forgot what they're called now.
I honestly can't remember my first CD, but I know what my first vinyl was, but I can't remember my first CD.
I'm trying to think of that. It were like, because sort of I by DM's Mix Up. You know, that were when sort of the dance music was around. I think it was that it was that what them that sing I've got the key, I've got the power. I forgot who sings it now. It'll come to me later.
I'm going to have to shoot, Jeanette, because I'm starting to feel rubbish and I've got to start work on all the rubbish I've got to clear out and move.
Okay, then I would say I'll probably not be stopping on too much longer myself because I don't feel 100%. So
I'll say goodbye to everyone.
Bye, boss man.
See you later.
Bye. Bye. I expect I'll be live tonight, more than likely.
Okay, then. Yeah, I'll see you later then.
Bye.
Bye. What number is the Now collection up to? I bet it's in 90s, I bet. Yeah, Urban Cookies. But yeah, it was sort of when the dance music first started, and you know, that was my first CD. But yeah, my first vinyl record was Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. Oh, it's now at 100. I thought I knew it were like in 90s ish. I don't follow, you know, what but you can dare bet when it comes to Christmas, it's now Christmas or now this, that, and the other. So, but there's a lot, you know, a lot of it about at the moment. First one had the tagline of Great Pig in Music. Yeah. But I mean, they also now doing like now that's kids party, or now that's kids, this, that, and the other. So they sort of, you know, bringing them out all the time. Well, what I'm going to do, guys, there's only 5 in the room. I'm not feeling too clever myself, so I'm going to shut it down. And I'm sorry for sort of only doing an hour and a half, but I do feel a bit shocking. Oh, Ian's got the whole lot, 1 to 100.
Wow.
So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut the live stream down, guys. I hope I'm feeling better tomorrow. I'm losing my voice as well now. So I will see you all in the morning. And I thank everybody for being here, for Boss Man, for Kate coming on the panel. Oh, we got them from eBay. So I'll see you all in the morning. Hopefully I should get a better night's sleep tonight. So yeah, if you want to message me afterwards, Nick, then, you know, feel free to do so. And I'll speak to everyone later. So I'll see you all in the morning. Bye.
Bye.